speaking of Peaches, we got another Peach battle right here.
Yep.
JBones, yeah, that's JBones, right?
Yeah.
Versus Hammond.
JBones to Yoshi, Hammond to Peach.
I've fought this matchup before. This is actually very familiar to me. Both characters very melee-oriented characters, although honestly they could still play a little bit of a range game with Yoshi's eggs and the turnips. But I guess we'll have to see how this plays out.
Yeah, I feel like this is either going to be a very defensive battle, or it's going to be someone's going to be in their face at all times to prevent any like projectile play at all. So,
and I've been keeping up with both how both of these players have been playing throughout the entire Smash on Tap event tonight. And yeah, that's another thing too. They both play very aggressively, so it's going to be a very in-your-face battle, or at least I'd like to think that it's probably going to be like that.
Be either very aggressive or very defensive. We'll see what happens here.
Aside from Smash on Tap, there's also the events at ANC as well that take place.
The weeklies as well.
Do they allow customs? I haven't been to one of the weeklies in a while. I've been
pretty much the partners and custom events have switched roles, whereas partners, like, it only happens like once every month and a half to 3 months or so.
Oh, okay.
Whereas customs was pretty much after vanilla, like week to week alternated. Pretty much they switched over, so customs won't be as often, whereas partners will be pretty much after vanilla every single time. So.
Oh, okay. I don't know, with that being said, I might actually be tempted to go tomorrow. I don't go enough to the ANC ones, but I should.
Yeah, it usually depends, like, most people usually come to either just because, like, if they're available Thursday or they're available Friday, they'll go to it. Some will go to both just because they want the experience they want, so. Either way, take your choices. Either way, you're getting EXP, so. Can't blame the other for not going to the other.
That's true.
All right, Dreamland.
All right, so here we go.
3, 2, 1.
I'm very interested to see this matchup just because I'm very familiar with the Peach Yoshi matchup. And both players immediately right in each other's faces.
All right, down throw. Ooh, caught him on the air dodge. Covers with an S smash. Very nice.
Yeah, JBones definitely not afraid to throw out the odd smash every now and then in hopes that it'll actually catch someone.
Ooh, S smash. Calls him on the landing.
And turns him into an egg.
Egglay is definitely an underrated command grab for Yoshi. I'd say not a lot of Yoshis like to do that. But JBones is definitely one of the few people that I'm glad is actually exploiting it a lot. Once you find people catching their shield, especially at higher percents, you're able to get a lot of utilization off of it.
Yeah. All right, and Hammond is able to actually utilize the back air to push Yoshi out into the stage, and now he's just trying to threaten him off the stage. Gets a neutral in.
Ooh, trying to hit with the ground pound, but unfortunately traded there.
And once again, Hammond just doing a fantastic job of just trying to get JBones out with the back air. But JBones is not out just yet. You know, he's actually going to be looking for any opportunity he can. He gets the up smash right there in egg form, and then the up air.
Throws out a first up air because he was trying to guess Hammond's mashing, trying to jump out. Misses it, but catching with another second throws Hammond off guard, and that's going to be able to take that stock. Ooh, Toad. Turns it around.
Unfortunately, the final frame of it wasn't enough to actually knock Yoshi out.
Hits the rainbow, unfortunately, doesn't send him to the second rainbow at the top. Take that stock.
If only that was actually possible. There we go, though. Hammond was able to make a nice comeback at 9%.
9% difference here. So small lead. Ooh, JBones looking to open that up.
Okay, so we got some combos here. Hammond's actually trying to fight back. The percentage is actually not that much of a it's not that much of a gap.
These guys are going back and forth here, but Hammond's slowly gaining the percentage lead with these trades. Well, not even trades, just going back and forth with the hits.
Yeah, both players just holding their ground as much as they can.
Right now, Yoshi's slowly reaching that death percentage.
You can try to grab Hammond into another egg. Maybe he can try to get a little bit more damage. Potentially another kill.
Ooh, bad ground pound, but unfortunately only eats a grab.
All right.
Ooh, eats the slap. Ooh,
Not
I'm
enough
surprised
to
he
actually
lived that,
kill.
to be quite honest. Ooh, catches the turnip. Oh, I thought he was not going to live that after that up B thrown egg. Right now, Hammond has not been touched for a while, ever since those recent trades both these guys have been having recently. Oh,
And
back
he gets
air.
a back air. Oh, unfortunately, it was not enough to actually kill the Yoshi.
Okay, finally attacks on some damage. Oh, Treasure Scene just putting put.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, the booty bump. Gonna take it
booty bump.
eventually.
Yep. Right off the stage. First game goes to Hammond. Honestly, though, I feel like that match could have went either way. It's just both players are just in each other's faces at all times.
Yeah, pretty much those rounds of hits that you were throwing at each other earlier. Pretty much after that ended, Hammond was taking control. So JBones didn't really have an answer after that. But we'll see what happens here. Let's see how he's able to utilize the counter picks. Now, if he was watching Awesome Cake versus DK Bill earlier, I honestly do not want him to take him to Delvito. Just because of what happened last time.
We're not going to get any more Parasol repeats here. That's definitely out of the question. Although, oh, it's going to be Lilac.
Definitely a good choice. The tilts can mess with Peach's floats. So it's going to definitely throw a bit of a problem for Hammond's neutral. So he's going to have to mix it up a bit. Oh, Stitch face right off the bat. JBones going to be extra careful here.
Hammond's just playing it very, very patiently, just holding on to that turnip from throwing it at the right possible time.
And right now, JBones actually pretty much applying pressure because just because you have a Stitch face as a thing, you pretty much are neutralizing your aerial movement as well. Pretty much you can't throw out like a forward air or a booty bump or anything once you have a projectile in your hand. So good capitalization by JBones there.
Peach can actually still do neutral airs as well.
Oh yeah, neutral with the float.
Yeah.
Definitely that's one of the only moves that she's able to access with it, if I remember.
But as you said, it still kind of limits her gameplay options. So all things considered, though, I mean, I think still Hammond was able to actually build up a considerable lead on the Yoshi. Even more so now, bringing Yoshi up to 100%. Oh, and the up air.
Hammond's body was at that approachable height on the floor, but unfortunately, double jump does take Yoshi pretty high. Because of that height, he's able to get that clean up air.
Oh, and Hammond's being very careful, trying to read out where JBones is going to land with the Yoshi.
Ooh, splice him to the ground, and because of the stun, is able to give him a little bit more of a percentage boost with that combo. Oh, spikes him, does not make it back.
That was close.
That was a clean two-stock rebuttal by JBones.
Pretty unfortunate for Hammond. That's okay. I think, honestly, JBones played very well in that match. He had complete control. Even when he was just down so much percentage, he was just able to come out with that, that spike. It's beautiful. But now, the stage selection is with Hammond, so he's probably going to pick something that's definitely going to suit Peach a little bit more than Lilac.
Alright, Duck Hunt, yep. Honestly, this is pretty perfect stage for Duck, not even Peach as a whole, but for Hammond, he definitely likes the stage.
Yeah,
I'm guessing the bushes / camouflage can help out Peach when it comes to pulling out vegetables.
Was that another Stitch face he pulled out at the very beginning of the match?
Either that or just the annoyed face that you see his face.
Oh, okay. For a second there, it kind of looked like a Stitch face. I was just going to say, like, that's the second match, pulling out another Stitch face around the row.
Squint eye, most likely.
Yeah.
Right now, as I was saying, this stage isn't bad for Yoshi either because he also has the camouflage and he's able to just apply pressure along with the tree and the bushes as well.
And Hammond was able to get the back air off, throw another turnip.
Catches the veggie, but because he air dodged instead of just Z-catching, it actually put him in a bad predicament.
Just throwing out strategic turnips, just trying to catch JBones wherever he can. Uh-oh.
Oh, try to get the up smash, but he's gonna actually DI the egg once you get egg blades. So not a lot of people know that.
You have to be very careful not to get hit by the up air by Yoshi.
Oh, tried to down air spike him. Unfortunately, up B really planches onto the ledge. I know both these guys have a sort of semi-DBZ moment. Oh, the up air.
Well, that was ended in a brief moment, and JBones was able to get the up air. Oh, and
that
fair.
Comes back on respawn, looking like a first-person shooter COD moment.
Oh my goodness! Can I get an instant replay on that?
All right, grab. What was that? What the F tilt? Oh, jab into a jump.
Oh,
down
this
air.
is nuts. Oh,
3% difference? Up 12% difference now.
He gets the ground pound right onto Peach.
Throws out a Veggie.
And he hits him with a
forward. Out of the
forward.
egg blade.
And gets the turn right off the edge, trying to say, no, you know what, Yoshi, get off my ledge right here.
Ooh, pivot grab. Very smart option, but it does connect. It's very risky due to the lag it has. Oh, God. Catches him on the roll. Gets a little bit of damage there.
Be very careful with the reads right there. Was not able to connect with the up smash.
Rolls out up smash. Anyone's game here. Oh, the dog almost helps him. Dash attack.
Dashes him out. Now Hammond is going to have to be very careful.
Ooh, that was a good frame trap.
Oh, this is very, very intense.
Right now, JBones needs one clean ground pound. He could take it, but Hammond, very strong stage
Oh.
control. Oh, I can't tell if that was the dot eyes.
This is full DBZ mode right here.
The
Oh,
back throw?
oh my
wow.
goodness.
That's going to take it. I'm surprised that took it.
Hammond just comes out of nowhere and just does
The
a
booty bump throw.
Booty bump.
And he moves on to winners finals. Now I'm guessing we're gonna save winners finals for later, and then we're gonna throw some losers matches in real quick.
Who is in winners finals right now?
Right now it's DK Bill with Donkey Kong and Hammers of Fraud with the Peach.
So it's going to be another rematch of Peach versus DK.